This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
Going down the only road I'd ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind. Another time, here I go again. I don't know. Is that how it goes? I don't even know.
Yeah, basically. I ain't wasting no more time. All right. Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a Wondery show brought to you by Adobe Acrobat Studio. That's right, all
nice.
you PDF lovers. Adobe's been doing it for a long time.
We're selling software now. There we go.
We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Cincinnati Bearcat alums. Shout out to the Cats. A tough one this past weekend. But Cincy, we got to get this thing fucking rocking and rolling, man. We got one at the house this week.
Yeah, baby.
Let's turn this thing around. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S for fun clips throughout the week. Jason, why don't you let the people know what we got coming up?
Alrighty, 92%. You know the deal. We got a great episode coming up right now. We're going to recap the Chiefs and Broncos. Return of Jameis Winston and rest of Week 11 of the NFL coming in right now. Let's get into what we always get into, and that's a little bit of that new news. New news is brought to you by American Express. Our Taylor episode was named one of the best podcast episodes of 2020. One of them. What the fuck are we talking about?
I mean, yeah.
What is beating that one?
So magical.
Are they rating other ones up there? There's nothing that's even fucking coming close to that. Oh, Elon Musk was actually a big one. But he was cheating. He was doing political shit.
Maybe we need to have Amy and Tina Fey come on here.
Tina can do a great Delco accent. Phenomenal Delco accent.
Pretty sure she's got a few good accents in her back pocket.
Thank you, Apple, for putting us up there for doing pretty much nothing and just having the most famous person in the world hop onto our show. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. If you've been living under a rock or something. Okay, we also got some more New Heights headed your way. That's right. This Friday, we are dropping a Heights Hotline Hot Takes bonus episode. Ooh. On Monday, we're also going to be dropping a guest conversation with Aaron Andrews and Carissa Thompson. That's right. Maybe two of the most demanded guests of all time.
EA and Carissa are so much fun, man. You guys are going to love this.
They are fantastically entertaining, knowledgeable, and charismatic. Again, if you are spending Thanksgiving in Philly and you're sick of your family, feel free to stop by the New Heights tailgate at the Linc on Black Friday. We're going to be having a New Heights tailgate in the parking lot. Reminder, we'll have food, merch giveaways, a photo booth, a DJ, games, a field goal competition. I don't like the field goal competition. I'm not stealing Pat McAfee's. We can do a better competition. We don't need the field goal competition. And it's free to enter. Just join us in Lot K starting at 11 a.m.
I say a snapping competition.
Yeah, we can figure out I want to do one-on-one pass blocks. I've been trying to get ESPN to let me do it.
Oh my gosh.
I've been trying to let ESPN do it. And ESPN keeps giving me freaking pushback because it's like not safe. Whatever, ESPN, just sign a waiver. You can make this shit happen. I think we do the belly bumping. Brandon, show the clip of the belly bumping.
The belly bumping?
That's the kind of competition I want. And in Philly at a tailgate, this would be fucking electric.
What's
Brandon,
the belly
hit it.
bumping?
This is what I'm talking about. Belly bucking. I want a belly bucking competition at the New Heights tailgate. That's what I want.
You're hilarious. This would be this.
We got to get Bo Allen in town. Who else can we get into this thing? Who's got a big old gut?
Golly, who else?
Sponsored by Garage Beer. Look at that. Dude, I'm telling you, basically sumo wrestling, but you're only allowed to use your belly. And if you get pushed out of the circle, you're out. You will have to sign a waiver.
Yeah. Make sure.
Gosh, this is
it
electric.
looks like the trick to this is to wear some tight fit jeans with a good strong belt. Look how he's grabbing his
belt. It's fucking.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I love that part of the competition is just showing people pouring beers and drinking.
Yeah. That's how.
Yeah,
how
these two guys are going to bump bellies, but it's more just a reason to get together and drink beer.
How do you think they got those bellies, Jason? Drinking those damn beers.
Dude, you drink too many beers and start belly bucking, you're going to start fucking puking all over each place. Sounds like we're going to do a belly bucking competition at the New Heights tailgate. As long as Brandon, are we amenable to that? Can we get a pretty good...
Yeah, sure.
What's it called?
A waiver?
Waiver?
Yeah, we'll contact the New Heights legal department and get that
I'm
waiver
just saying,
signed.
Dunphy with the freaking Philly fanatic.
Has his leg healed from the last time we injured him?
I was about to say, the last time I did something with him, I almost tore his ACL.
He's a year after. He should be about ready to go.
Yeah.
The reality is I only want to do this because I want to compete, okay? I wouldn't throw this out there just for 92 minutes. I'm joining.
Hold on, just to recap. We're going to do belly bucking the day after Thanksgiving in the Linc.
That's right. That's right.
All right, done, solved. Good luck, Amazon, Wondery, and
Philadelphia.
Best of luck to you. I'll see you guys in Philly.
Kylie responded to our announcement post. Ooh, Jason, take me. Okay, Kylie's coming to the tailgate too, it looks like. There we go.
Kai's missing a little bit of the tailgating life.
That's right. Kylie's going to compete in the bucket belly bucket. Can we confirm whether Princess Diana will be in attendance at the tailgate? Kai! Are you going to the tailgate? I mean, yeah, you're always invited. All right, she's in. Will the crowd be more pumped for Kylie or Jet Jake? I mean,
Kylie.
Are the intern and Jet Jake competing in the belly bucking?
You're going to wear some tight jeans and a fucking tank top and start belly bucking, Jake?
I'll do it. I'm in.
Jake might medically be disqualified, I think.
I've been cleared for belly bucking. I'm in.
If you have a scar that goes right down your sternum, you're out of the belly bucking.
It stops before the belly. We're good.
I don't think I feel good
I don't
about
think we
this.
need to do this.
All right, it's fine. It's fine.
That wraps up new news brought to you by American Express.
Oh.
All righty, let's talk about exactly where Travis wants to go with this conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Bold Topics.
go,
wrap up
man.
Week 11 in the NFL. Bold Topics is brought to you by KFC. All right, Chiefs 19, Broncos 22. I'll let you have the floor before we dive into anything else.
Bunch of flags all over the place, whether it was, procedural penalties, which is the fucking most frustrating thing ever, or holding penalties, which some I'm here for, others I'm just like, what are we even doing? And it's obviously putting up touchdowns instead of field goals, man. It's frustrating because it's gotten to the point where we're 5-5. We're 500 going into the back end of the schedule here. Got 7 games left, and we basically got to run the table. And I haven't been in this situation in a long, long time, man. And it's even more frustrating knowing the kind of guys that we have, knowing the kind of talent that we have, knowing the type of coaches that we have. And everybody's got to just kind of look themselves in the mirror, man. You can't sit around pointing fingers about, whether it's, somebody missing a block here, somebody missing a catch here, somebody, play calls, whatever you go into mentally when you're frustrated, you got to kick that shit aside and you got to think about how you're going to fucking attack the day. And you got to put all the selfish shit, all the things that you want for yourself aside. And it's just got to be about this team, about the guy next to you. And you got to have fun doing it, man. And we got a hell of a team coming in. That's firing on all cylinders. That looks like they're getting after everybody in the run game and pass game. And we're going to have to put up fucking points to help our defense. Last week we didn't do that. This week is, it's about time we put it together, man. We've seen what this train looks like when we're rocking and rolling. And we're having fun, and we need to just get back to playing Chiefs football, man.
Yeah, I mean, well said. I do think that, it's frustrating where you guys are at. You're 5-5. 5 of those losses, though, are one-score games. There's like 1 or 2 plays a game, and you guys could easily still be at the top of the AFC.
Yeah.
Like, let me ask you this. This is what's crazy about the NFL. If this year's Chiefs team played last year's Chiefs team, who wins?
I'm taking this year's.
That's what I'm saying. I am too. Somehow you guys are better, but you're sitting at 5-5. You're just not you're not executing as well at the end of games, which is very uncharacteristic for Pat and what you guys have been. Obviously last year,
it feels like it's all self-inflicting. And it feels like the answers are right there in front of us, and we just got to fucking do it.
I hear you. It's frustrating to watch because I know how much you put into it, how much you guys as a team and how much Andy puts into it. And well, there was one good thing that happened in the game, which is the Big Yeti set a record for the most touchdowns in organization history. He's now the triple crown holder for receivers in the Kansas City Chiefs organization. That's right. He has the most receptions, most yards, and now the most touchdowns for a receiver in the history of the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, most touchdowns across the board for any player. I know you always like to downplay this stuff. Trav, this is a huge accomplishment and a testament to the career you've had in Kansas City. And I don't want to hear you downplay this one bit. This is incredible. The Chiefs are a storied organization that has been around since the beginning of the AFL, the NFL, like all of it. They've been around forever. Tons of people have put that Chiefs uniform on, Hall of Famers out the wazoo, and you're the one guy at the top of that organization for an entire career in multiple categories. And I know you would trade all of that to have a successful season this year because that's the type of person you are, but you deserve all the credit in the world for this accomplishment. Congratulations to the Big Yeti.
Thank you, big guy. And it is an honor, man. Obviously, right now it's sour because it's coming off of a fucking loss, our fifth loss of the season. But I got so much, first of all, so much respect for the organization, so much respect for the guys that have paved the way, not only in the Chiefs organization, but in the National Football League that have made, an opportunity for myself to come in and make a living. Live out my childhood dreams, man. And I think, shout out to Priest Holmes yet again. We talked about Priest on the show and how much we fucking loved him when we were kids watching the game. Obviously, Tony Gonzalez is a guy I still feel like I'm trying to fill his shoes, and what he's been able to do in the National Football League and in this Chiefs organization. And I just love coming into work, man. And, when you come into work with the right mindset and the right attitude, and you got a really good coach and a really good quarterback, and you stay long enough, they don't fire you for 13 years, man. You start to pile up some stats, man. And I'm just a product of my environment, and I love Kansas City for it. And let's go ahead and keep adding to that fucking that record, baby, and score some more touchdowns this year and try and get us into the playoffs, man.
Currently, you guys are 5-5, 8th in the NFC. If it started today, everybody wants to get concerned and all these things, but I think Andy is always head on straight in these situations. We're not quite as negative as the outside world is. We know what we need to do to clean up, and the guys, they get it. Some of these guys have been through some pretty good seasons. It's not like this one is lost. So
the answers are right in front of us. I said it. Their answers are right there. You turn on the film, you see what's going on, you see where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are, and you keep getting better. And the concern isn't with, do we have the guys?
Yeah.
The concern isn't, do we have the coaches? Do we have the guys? Do we have the right people in the building? I have all the faith that we got the guys that we need. We just need to turn it up a notch. The accountability, the details. I'm right here raising my hand saying I need to get my shit right. And that should be the mentality of everybody that steps in this fucking building. And there needs to be a sense of urgency to get that shit done and to be proficient with how you're getting it done. And I got a lot of faith in the guys in this building. I know I'm going to go to war for them, baby. I
got a lot of faith in you guys as well, especially you. We just talked about this. Statistically, the Chiefs in 2025 are better than the 2024 Chiefs. 2024, 11th in EPA per play on offense, 15th in EPA per play on defense. 2025, 3rd in EPA on offense, 10th in EPA per play on defense. I don't know that means shit, but this is the one thing that I do think is showing the differences of the two seasons. 2024, 11-0 in one-score games. 2025, 0-5. I know that you're saying you got to pick it up throughout the rest of the game, right? Like, it's not just about end-of-game scenarios. But when I think of the Chiefs, I do think about end of the game. I think about, like, you can't give the ball back to Pat Mahomes. And I think it's important. I think winning a lot of times, I talk about this on Monday a little bit, winning is a skill and you get used to that. As someone who has had immense success in late game scenarios, what do you think is the mindset you need to have to be able to execute better in end of game scenarios? The team isn't getting it done right now, but I know from you, from Pat, from Andy, there's so many guys there, from Chris Jones, understand what the thought process is late in the games. And it feels like right now the whole team is just not executing as well as they need to.
I think just getting guys acclimated into the mindset that you have in those late moment games.
There's things that kill drives like that: penalties, sacks, and big time mistakes, right? Those are the three things you can't have in end of game scenarios, 2-minute drills. You try and preach not making those.
We had all of them, not only on that drive, but the drive after that. It was a little bit of everything. It was just, for whatever reason, we just aren't in sync and in those moments. And I don't know if it's having all of the guys healthy in these moments. And it's not effort. I can promise you that. You turn the film on, it's not effort, man. It's just getting the details right and focusing in on the task at hand, the play call, where we're going offensive line wise in terms of blocking, and then receivers wise. There's a sense of urgency. We got to fucking get going. We got to run. We got to make sure that we're on time, knowing Pat's under duress.
I feel like a lot of the times on the best teams I've been around, when you get into these crucial moments, communication gets heightened, and it gets heightened in a way that it like brings you back down to like just doing what you have to do. Like little things like, hey, it's going to be loud. We know it's going to be loud this drive. Lock in on the snap count. Make sure you're not offsides, right? Little things like you're saying with the receivers, like, hey, the moment you're breaking the huddle, you see guys communicating and saying like, hey, you can hit the timing of it. Like all these little communications between players, between the quarterback, like, hey, the end's jumping the play. Let's get a double count in here this next snap. Like all of that just gets heightened in these crucial moments. And I know you guys have been a part of it. There's the clips with you and Pat talking before the Buffalo Bills game and him just giving you the do it, Kels, right? There's a clip last year with the blocked field goal. You guys are losing the game. And these guys know they're going to go out and block the field goal, and they're talking about it on the bench before they go do it. The communication and great players in those crucial moments gets heightened. And that's something you guys have been so great at throughout your time with Andy and Pat and you and Chris and everybody over there.
Everything you're saying is spot on, man.
Tyreek Hill tweeted out, congrats to you. I didn't see this until right now. All right.
Nice. Shout out to Cheetah. If Cheetah was here, he'd probably be the one celebrating the record.
That's a very good point. He was having himself one in KC for a while. Shout out to the Cheetah. Get healthy, my man.
DJ Cheetah. He's on the boards now, baby. He's finding, he's getting the every.
I didn't know this. Is he good?
Yeah.
What kind of music?
Like old school, not old school hip hop, but like our generation hip hop.
90s? Early 2000s?
2000s. I think it was 2000s hits. I forget the song. He posted it the other day of him transitioning from one song to the next and getting hyped that he finally made it sound decent.
Nailed it.
Shout out to the Cheetah. Cheetah, let me know where you're going to be at, man. I got to come see my dog.
You just mentioned you got the Colts coming up. The Colts have been red hot. They've been demolishing teams. Come back down to earth a little bit the last couple of weeks, but still find a way to get it done. This is a big game.
It's a huge game against a great football team. They're firing on all cylinders offensively. Defense is stout, communicate very well, play their gaps, play their fucking tails off. Yep. And obviously a great D coordinator that we've faced a lot.
A lot of familiarity. Lou Anarumo. Yep.
Yeah. And got a lot of respect for him and every defense that he's been at the helm of, and we're going to have our hands full, man, but it's at Arrowhead and it's at noon, and I'm already getting fucking fired up for it, baby. Let's move on to the other side. Jason, Eagles 16, Lions 9.
How about that, Trav?
Man, two high-scoring offenses, too. A lot of talent on both offensive sides of the ball there.
25 points.
Yeah, only 25 points, man. It's crazy. Wow. What are your thoughts on the game?
Oh, my thoughts are the defense is playing unbelievable right now. Probably the best they've played since Vic Fangio has been here the last two games against Green Bay. And now the Lions, who were coming off their best offensive performance of the season against the Commanders, they're playing so well right now. And it's at every single level of the defense. The defensive line is playing out of their minds. Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter were playing volleyball out there, batting down passes left and right. They had 5 batted passes. One of them ended up being a pick early that the Eagles ended up scoring off of. And I think that you know the Lions. They like to do all this run and play action. They hit a lot of stuff over the middle of the ball by sucking those linebackers up. When they batten down those passes early, that clearly, I think, got them out of their rhythm.
That makes you as a play caller, as a quarterback, that makes you think about the next time you're about to fucking either call that or throw that kind of pass. Yeah.
Guys are winning their one-on-one matches up front and pass plays as well. Jalen Phillips has been a huge addition. They got Nolan Smith and Brandon Graham and all these guys healthy. Outside of that, they got great depth. Their linebackers, Nakobe Dean, Zach Bond, and Jad Campbell are freaking playing out of their minds right now. Yeah. Nakobe Dean getting healthy has added another dynamic to this defense. Their DBs outside of the one corner position have been great all year, but even Adoree Jackson's playing better than he was earlier in the year.
Yeah.
They're playing so cohesive and fantastic right now as a defense. To hold the Lions to 9 points is very difficult. And it took everything they had. They had to stop them 5 times on 4th down. Like, that's a very difficult task against the Detroit Lions. So
their 4th down conversion percentage, I would assume, is like well above like 60, 70%.
The one thing that is frustrating, I think every Eagles fan is frustrated. Like, here's the thing. I thought the Eagles would win this game because I thought we match up well with the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are a big, we're going to stuff this ball down your throat and then throw it over your heads, control the line of scrimmage team. And the Eagles have always been good against teams that try and play football like that because we got the guys ourselves as well. And they line up and they play man coverage. They ain't hiding nothing. Like, you play some teams are going to disguise the coverages. They're going to be, is it zone? Is it cover 3? Is it quarters? Is it man? And they're great at that area. Detroit, Dan Campbell, they line up and you know exactly what they're doing. Come beat us. And I thought we would perform, honestly, much better on offense against a defense like that. Credit to Detroit. They came to play on defense. They played well up front. Their linebackers, they stopped the run. They condensed the line of scrimmage when it was a run play. And in the back end, they played really well in coverage. There's no other way to say it. Like, they answered the bell. I expected the Eagles offense to play much better than they did against the Lions, to be honest with you. They had some drops early that I think kind of got them out of a rhythm. The run plays, they were doing great on counter plays, but it just wasn't there consistently. But I got to give Detroit credit. Dan Campbell, the way these guys play, we've talked about it for weeks now. I'm such a huge fan of the ethos of this team. I know they didn't get the win. They wish they did. 16-9, no, that thing was right there. They get 2 of those 5 4th down conversions that they didn't end up converting. This game could be completely different. And I thought it was a game that you want to see. There were 2 games this week that I thought were the 4 best teams in the NFC playing. Rams and Seahawks and the Eagles and Lions. Those are the big dogs right now. Credit to Detroit for playing a great game on defense. They get a couple more of those 4th downs. It's different. But for the Eagles, to win this game against the Lions and now be the top of the NFC, awesome, awesome team win. Got to clean this stuff up on offense, but overall, really happy.
There you go, baby. Like you said, defense came up huge, 0-5 on 4th downs, but also held the Lions to 3-13 on 3rd downs, which is just fucking huge because the Lions are so good in those critical situations. And there's so many weapons on that fucking side of the ball, man. Fast running backs.
Did you see Jahmyr Gibbs in person or like even on TV? That's how you know you're fast. If you look fast on TV, you're fast. It's because every once in a while you'll be on the field and somebody will run by and you're like, that guy's moving pretty good. But then you see it on TV and it's like, oh, he's running about the same speed as everybody else. When you look like you're in a different gear than everybody else on the television.
Yeah.
As what does Gruden say? Blur the screen. He blurs the screen.
He does, man. And you guys held him, man. You guys shut down Glasses Dan Campbell. So shut down my stamp of the week last week, man.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe a little rematch coming in the playoffs, baby.
I mean, I would not be surprised at it at all. I would love, as a fan of the game of football, to see it. Because both of these teams, don't get me wrong, I love watching the tricky stuff that Detroit does. I love watching the unique coverages and fronts and everything that Vic does. But there's just something about both of these teams that they get also at the core of football, which is like, we're going to line up and we're going to beat the shit out of you today. And I just love watching teams that play that way. I do. I just love it. Every
It's football at its core, man.
That's right.
It's Army versus Navy, dude. Yeah, as an Eagles fan, what's your biggest concern right now with the Eagles?
Well, I mean, Lane Johnson injury. I don't know how long he's going to be out. That's something that is like decimated this offense in years past. Whenever Lane's been out, it's been very detrimental. Positively, Fred Johnson has played well in his snaps. He's had to go in for Lane, but make no mistakes, they're going to miss Lane.
Yeah.
We got to find a way to get this offense going. I really thought they're playing man coverage. We execute so well when we play teams that try to run man coverage against us. We just saw it, and it did not work. We have to do things to figure this out. We have to get the ground game going. Everybody wants to talk about this year's offense versus last year's offense and previous offenses with Jalen Hurts. The number one difference is that we can't run the football. We're not running it at a consistent, successful rate. We had some big hits. We had a nice flip play to Saquon. We had some counter plays that hit. We have to be way better. We have to be demoralizing in the ground game, and they can be. They should be, and they're just not. And it's frustrating to watch. And like, if you look back at Nick Sirianni's entire existence in Philadelphia, the Eagles have been a top 5 to top 7 rushing team every year in the NFL. We are not there right now. And that's the biggest thing that makes throwing the ball so much freaking hard. You want to talk about Pat Mahomes. Brother, Pat had 45 pass attempts last week, or something like that.
Yeah.
What you got? You guys had like what? Kareem had 14 runs?
I don't even know if he had that many.
It is extremely hard in this league to be efficient on offense if you don't threaten the line of scrimmage. All the best offenses in the league do that well. Bird's got the Cowboys this week in Dallas, where we've struggled at times. Dallas is, even when they weren't a very good football team, they found out a way to get our number in Dallas multiple times in my career. And they are a good football team right now. Make no mistake about it. Dude, their offense is loaded for bear. They're playing better and better every week. They are fucking motivated as hell because they've lost a member of their team in a very tragic way. And you can tell, man, these guys were fucking ready to go.
Schottenheimer, man.
And then defensively, Quinnen Williams, a big weakness of what Dallas has had really over the past 5 years has been the interior of that defense, the heart of the defense. They have not had great players across the board, right? Their linebackers have been dwindled from their times of having outstanding linebackers with Sean Lee, Van Der Esch before he started getting hurt.
Now they got two.
Huh? Now they got
They got two.
Now they got two. But more importantly, their D tackles, which have not been, they've been guys, but they have lacked the Chris Joneses, the Fletcher Cox, the Jalen Carters, the Aaron Donalds, the Vita Veas. They haven't had that presence in there. They got it now with Quinnen Williams. Make no mistake about it. He is the real deal.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a big matchup for the Eagles in division. The Cowboys are going to be fired up for sure. Can't wait to watch this one this week.
Did you hit the tables?
Of course.
Of course he hit the tables.
But this is what I do. I always make the mistake of not talking to a host and making sure I got enough funds. I hit the craps tables and I was out of quick, and then I'm out of what I can burn at the ATM. It's really not a mistake. It's a good safeguard.
No. That's the way to do it.
It's a good safeguard from doing something really stupid.
Either you go through the roof and win like 30 times more than what your ATM limit will allow you to take out, or you just walk away with your ATM limit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it.
I think that's the way I got to do, Vic.
Don't ever change that. Don't ever go.
I can't go telling my bank ahead of time and having a line of credit. I got to stay away from it. I got to stay.
When you know.
I kind of wanted to, though.
The hosts in Las Vegas.
I purposely don't have any host number in my phone because I don't want to be able to contact them.
Don't look them in the eyes. Leave their card on the table. Don't act like you accidentally left it there.
I've used one a couple times before, but I'm very happy I was not ahead of schedule on this.
Yeah, do not. Nice. That had to be fun. Where'd you stay?
So we were at Resorts World.
Ooh,
which that was my first time there. It was nice.
The High Limits is nice.
Dude, they did a good job with that one. I've been to Vegas a bunch.
It's the biggest of the fucking bunch, and it's just like it feels empty as hell at times.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, what is it over there? The
Concords?
Concords.
Dude.
Concords is a good one.
That was where I was like, oh shit, okay.
This place legit. Hilton's doing it right.
I've only ever stayed at the Cosmopolitan and the Wynn. I've been to Vegas a bunch, but I've only ever stayed at those two places.
Two great, solid.
They're fantastic. Resorts World was great. The Service was fantastic, and yeah, it was, you could tell it was newer. I don't know when it was built, but the Concords was real nice.
Yeah, it's real nice. It's got to be 10 years now, but when I went, it was within like 5 years of it being built. All right, let's get to the rest of the NFL. We got a return of Jameis Winston, baby.
Yeah, baby. Everybody's favorite quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I love Jameis. The Dubs are coming back.
Oh, yeah. And the pregame Proverbs fit pick, baby. The horse is prepared for battle, but the victory comes from the Lord.
Hey, there we go.
Little boy. Hell yeah, Jameis.
He's the best.
With the trench coat. Hey, Harlem Shake.
Hey,
Hitting that Harlem
Shake.
shaking the fuck out that. Hey. Get that dirt off your shoulders, player. Hey. What a guy, man.
Oh, fuck. Is there a better personality in the history of the NFL than Jameis Winston? I don't know, man.
I don't know of any, man. I don't know of any. I can't think of any. You might be the only one. You might be the closest second, dude.
Greatest city in the world clip. Yeah, let's play that.
I want fans to know that I'm going to do my best. You know, obviously I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to execute, have a surgical execution, and just play ball, man. Like, this is something I've been doing since I've been 4 years old, and I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm going to be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. That's a Hamilton reference, if y'all don't know.
I didn't know, and I've seen Hamilton. Thank you for the education.
Oh my God.
Gosh, man, I can only imagine what it's actually like to be in the locker room with that guy every single day, man.
Agree. It's got to be just the most exciting thing on the planet.
The NFL is just better when Jameis is starting, man. It is what it is.
I agree.
Staying on the Giants, though, we had a deep, no dumb question from Cam Skattebo.
All right, let's hear it.
Do you turn your head to eat a taco, or do you turn the taco for you? Like, are you dominant to the taco, or does the taco, do you turn your head for the taco? It's about the dominance of the taco, though. Like, if you're turning the taco, you're dominating the taco.
I don't know what he dominates more, linebackers or tacos.
He also doesn't sound like he likes to keep what's in the taco.
That's my thing. If it's a hard shell and you turn that thing sideways,
you got to at least meet it halfway. You got to give it like a good 45
I agree. I'm kind of a double. Yeah, I gotta get it in there. I'm a 3/4 taco eater, not overhand or submarine.
What?
I don't know.
I'll dominate the taco by devouring the taco.
Yeah. No matter which way I turn the taco, I'm still eating that motherfucker. Therefore, I am the dominant one.
I'm a chew hard as fuck, so that taco knows
who's boss. And who just got dominated.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of taco?
My favorite taco, give me
you soft or hard shell?
Hard shell. Hard shell tacos, yeah. Hard shell taco, just a classic fucking ground up beef. I just love it, man. Just a simple
lettuce, tomato,
taco. You name it, yeah.
Onions?
No onions.
I know you're not an onions guy.
I'm a guac guy. But
do you like pico de gallo?
Yeah, I can do pico.
Doesn't
I just
pico
can't do
have...
the long I can't do like the long slimy onions.
I got you.
Yeah, those things.
So diced onions you're good with?
With pico, yeah. And the pico, I can do it.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big corn tortilla. Guy. I am a big taco guy. I love tacos. Taco Tuesday. It's taco any day. Don't limit me to tacos.
Don't you fucking even, yeah. I get tacos 5 days out of the week if I.
I'll dominate them. I'll let them dominate me. I don't turn down any taco.
This is nice.
My favorite is Al Pastor for sure. I love Al Pastor. I will do, especially if it's like an authentic.
If it's like a street taco, I'm with it. Yeah.
Al Pastor's pork, isn't it? I think it is.
Sounds like
I see it on the
matter
spick.
What it is.
It's fucking great.
They
put that freaking Adobe season or Adobo or whatever the heck it is, the red stuff.
Yeah.
Then the pineapple on it. Oh gosh.
Ooh, okay, pineapple.
Yeah, baby. I like pineapples on my tacos and my pizzas and pretty much anything. I'm very pro pineapple. I don't believe in limiting the pineapple's ability to go in anything. What's the best thing to have pineapple in?
Man,
I just love pineapple.
Yeah, I don't think there's a wrong answer to that.
I'm trying to think of like a common thing you have pineapples with. Like there's like the pineapple like margarita or like the tropical drink that's in the pineapple. It's more of a gimmick.
Yeah, I'm more pairing things with like the pineapple and food, not necessarily drinks.
Are you a fresh pineapple or are you a canned pineapple?
Fresh pineapple. Don't
right?
fucking bring
Canned
that
pineapple
shit
is
over
like,
here.
I can't believe we used to eat that.
I can, because those were good too. But
Yeah, well, and it was also way easier for Dad to just go get Dole canned pineapple. And,
yeah, Stoli Doli. I'll drink a Stoli Doli.
what's a Stoli Doli? Is that a thing?
Yeah, Capital
Vodka
Grill,
and-
baby.
And they call it a Stoli Doli?
Stoli Doli.
It's pineapple juice and Stoli?
Yep, vodka aged in a big old barrel of pineapple.
Oh, so it's infused.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, okay. Dole Whip is very good. Isn't that coconut too? It's like coconut and pineapple, or is it? What is Dole Whip? Because Dole Whip isn't ice cream. Do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah,
No
I put
idea.
it in there. It's just the Disneyland thing. That's the
Well,
best.
they have it
pineapple
elsewhere.
to me.
They have it at the shore too. I'll get it at the shore as well.
Oh,
I believe the base is like a coconut type thing. But yeah, it's delicious.
it's the best.
Yeah.
Also, pineapple and fried rice is pretty good.
Pineapple and fried rice is very good.
Were we talking about football?
Oh,
Dude.
Spitgate Part 2. Dude, what the fuck is happening? What is happening in the NFL? We got Jalen Carter spitting, Dak Prescott spitting on the floor. Now, Jamar Chase is spitting on Jalen Ramsey.
I don't know what the situation is. I feel like
You don't know what the situation is. Travis, there's a whole video.
No, I'm saying I don't know what the reasoning for spitting on someone and
There's
how that-
never a reason.
Why is there ever a
That's-
reason to spit on
This is my thing. When did the last person I remember spitting in the NFL was Bill Romanowski. Now all of a sudden we got 3 spitters. We got people just spitting left. What are we doing, guys? I thought Mike Tomlin had a great way of saying like what you do if somebody spits at you.
You know, I have no message if someone spits in your face. Do what comes natural.
If you get spit on, should you be able to react without getting a flag? I think so.
But then it's like there's a whole like section of like, oh, if this happens, you can react however.
Well, I mean, if somebody punches you in the face, are you not allowed to punch him back?
No.
You're not allowed to?
No, if you punch them back, you get ejected too.
Even if they started it.
Yeah, at least got to be open hand. Open hand, you're good. It's just a 15-yard penalty. But if you close that fist, you punch them, out of the game.
I mean, I guess it's probably good practice to just not encourage reactions. And I mean, listen, you get spit on, you'd like to think you'd be able to hold your composure, but dude, that's just like such a disrespectful, disgusting thing to do. Yeah. I don't like that this has now become a thing. I think that we need to do our best as NFL players to not continue this trend because it's just not appropriate. Not good. Other big games and stories. Bills 44, Bucks 32. Dude, Josh Allen's rolling. They struggled for a couple games there, but they've been back on the Bills train. They're rolling right now. Rams 21, Seahawks 19. This is my favorite game of the weekend, to be honest with you, outside of the Lions and Eagles game. I really thought the Rams would win this game. They're my sleeper in the NFC right now. Is like not a lot of people are not talking about them that much, but they're good at everything they do. They have a tremendous quarterback, a great defense, and the Seahawks, I've been waiting to see what they look like against a really good team because defensively, they got some really good players. Darnold, it's like, okay, how's he going to perform under pressure? And listen, Darnold threw 4 picks, but they lost this game 21-19 and they threw 4 interceptions. If I'm Seattle, I'm like, bro, we just cleaned this up. We can beat anybody.
Yeah.
So,
and they had a chance to win it at the end, right?
I know.
No, they lost on a field goal, yeah.
Came down to the very end of it. So I think that both of these teams are for real this year. It was an outstanding game to watch. Great defense. I don't like watching low-scoring games, but I like when guys are flying around and making plays. And that's what this was on both sides.
Yeah.
And then, we finally got to see the Shedeur Sanders experience, albeit not the most set up for success way possible going in mid-game. Tough situation for any backup. Everybody's making a big deal that he doesn't get first-team reps in practice. This is the way it works, people.
I mean, that's the situation that's at hand.
The backup quarterback doesn't get reps. There's not enough reps that the starters can get.
You got to be ready, man.
You got to
be ready.
So that's part of the circumstances. But I think they've said that Gabriel's in the concussion protocol and Sanders looks like he's going to play this week. So he's going to get a lot of reps this week, and we'll get to see what it really looks like this coming week with Shedeur Sanders.
Let's fucking go.
All right, that's it for Bold Topics, brought to you by KFC.
All right, let's wrap this up with some Stamps of the Week, baby. Stamps of the Week brought to you by Audible. Yeah! I'm keeping my Stamp of the Week in the tight end world, as I typically do, baby. Always showing love to the TEs, and this is the biggest, baddest tight end in the National Football League, Darnell Washington. out of Georgia University, the Pittsburgh Steelers tight end, man. The guy is an absolute beast. He had himself quite a day, but this play right here where he's stiff-arming 3 defenders in a row, man, is just, if you're watching this clip, man, you fucking love how this guy plays football, man.
Dude, I'm happy you're giving it to Darnell. I gave him the Hemi on Monday night. I mean, this play is unbelievable, but this dude does so much for the offense that doesn't get noticed. He is a Steeler. You know what I mean? When you think of a Steeler,
he's a Steeler, baby.
You think of a guy that's going to physically get after people. He gets after him in the run game, and clearly he gets after him when he's caught the ball. He does all the dirty work, just like a guy that doesn't get all the attention he should. Love this stamp for sure.
This dude, man.
Look at my dude. Holy
trucking
crap.
Dudes, hurdling dudes. This is on a 3rd and 15, and he's only like 5 yards downfield. The guy's just giving all the fucking effort in the world to get a fucking first down.
I love it.
What an epic pick, dude.
There we go, baby. You know what? I'm going to keep my stamp of the week in the tight end room as well. I'm going with a guy who has been known to do some tush pushes as a tight end.
Ooh, I know exactly where you're going.
Mark Andrews and the Baltimore Ravens for executing the fake tush push in epic fashion. Everybody's like, oh, the tush push isn't a football play. Oh, it's not pretty. It's not schematic. It's not strategic. It's not cool. Well, check out my man, Mark Andrews. Little misdirection, opens the opposite way, swings out to the right side of the line and into the end zone. They fucking won the game on a fake tush push.
Epic.
Fuck yes. Love it. Love it.
Mark Andrews, the way he spun out of there, he looks like he's ran a little bit of triple option in his day,
right?
man. How about
I love the design. Love the design.
This dude, Mark, is so fucking hype when he gets into this, dude. Two minutes left in the game, 4th and 1. Are you kidding me? Fire me up, baby. Let's go, man.
He's getting his Baker Mayfield on right there. All right. Now. That does it for Stamp of the Week, brought to you by Audible. And that also does it for this episode of New Heights. Reminder, Heights Holiday Hot Takes Hotline is coming out this Friday. Our conversation with Aaron Andrews and Krista Thompson is coming out on Monday.
Hey-o.
So make sure you're subscribed to the New Heights channel on YouTube and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to episodes of New Heights ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus on the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wonder Show brought to you by Adobe Acrobat Studio. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. And thanks to the New Heights production team for always making us look great. And thank you to the 92%ers for always tuning in. Can't wait to see you guys next week.
Let's enjoy some football. Football 92%er guys and girls.
You were looking sharp last night. It was something about like when they blacked out the stadium and they had the lights, the like phone lights going on behind you at like halftime.
Yeah.
That shit looked magical, man.
Dude, it's a fun environment there in Vegas. They know how to do it.
Who's the halftime?
Nelly.
What?
That's right.
They had Nelly?
Underlay, mama, here. Yep. No, it was a good one.
My first game out of COVID, because COVID year was the first year that Allegiant Stadium was up and running. We go up there. We come out of halftime. Love is what I got.
Oh, okay.
A little Sublime.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, where the fuck am I? I felt like I was at like a basketball game. It felt like,
it does feel like that.
Dude,
yeah.
It definitely feels like you're coming out and all of a sudden you're like, am I playing for the Beers?
Yeah. What is the fucking one guy's name? Squeak. God damn it, Squeak.
Fucking Steve Perry. God damn, I gotta watch that movie again. See if Taylor likes that movie. She'll just see me laughing at everything and have a good time.
Oh, this is what he likes. Okay. I get it. The mascot is pissing into a urinal. It's clever.